do you call that, AFK there. So now you can see we have Snicker on the top side, we have Kai on the middle, then on the left we have John Wick and another teammate on 68. Senjo on the bottom left side. Definitely we are 3-2, but our position is not very good because we are far apart from the enemy. That's supposed to be one of our problems. So we have another guy trying to jump in now. I'm not sure what is exactly happening because I'm not the one to try to organize this friendly match. Anyway, I just know that my enemy is Kai because he's next to me, and my teammate is really trying to do his best to do the siege. So let's back him up. Definitely need to kill this Kai as soon as possible. So make sure I can deal a lot of damage and kill those enemies as soon as possible. I didn't do my setup correctly, so I need to do a little bit retreat now, just to make sure I didn't do a lot of mistake. And this tag definitely is blocking me. So let me somehow put the tag somewhere. Alright, so let's put 3-2 friendly match. Very hard to type everyone's name here, and my setup might not be the best one, but anyway, the match started, no one wait for you, you have to do your own adjustment. That's one of the thing. My base is stuck here because when I set up, I already see Kai here, so I can't move my base anyway, and the top side doesn't have enough space as well, so I have to stay here, otherwise I have to cross to the back side. That is not happening, that you do not want to cross your enemy, you know. And now John Wick try to move his base. I think maybe they try to do some 3-on-3 things, maybe, but I'm not sure because from the first I was asking about 1-on-1 matches, but now become about 3-2, and like I pop in, become 3-on-3. Might be very interesting, but not sure how. So let's do this just to make sure I cowl up my teammate. How come my super heavy is not moving? That's very weird that I try to draw a bit. So now enemy base is activated, so definitely we do not want to touch the enemy base, just to make sure that he not getting his base forever activated. That is a very disadvantage of us. So I think from this side is very good that we have next snacker on the top, so it's very far from enemy as well, so John Wick can't assist Kai. So definitely we are doing 2-on-1 now. As long as Saint Jiao, he can defend himself, definitely we are good. But now you can see John Wick try to attack this Poppy. I think he also try to be in. That's why Saint Jiao, I'm so sorry that I mean we are back up slow. But anyway, I try my best to come to save you. But my troop is super low now, so I can't really do the things that I want to do. And some of my truck, I mean my resources truck trying to come back, you know, so it's a little bit haywire for me because Sinja really go down, but I just come here like, what's the reason? I think that's still fine as long as I kill some of the enemy. I can't drag that. It's like what is happening to the game? It's like what happened to my base? Maybe I drag, maybe this thing is blocking me, so let's put this thing away. And also keep my archery safe, not to let him die without reason. Where should I put this tag? Somewhere, you know. So I'm not knowing what is really the match anymore. So let's put this tag here and say that friendly match. Anyone? Just say match. Anyone can join. Come. Anyone join? Yeah, so something like that. Somehow I used a different tag, so let's get this tag away because let's try to attack now, so that I also try to draw back and try to attack again and doing something like this. So my archers will do the auto attack. He also try to counter attack, and he have a skill. I can't drag back my archers even though I try to drag. I don't know what happened to the game, but I heard about the jump, so we have a jump. So now they try to do the joint attack. I definitely need to do something like this just to defend more, and also do something like this and try to have one siege and get my archery going back. Definitely I need to do that. and they kill my super heavies, that's fine, because at least they are not killing my base instead, and I have some of the defense. And my ATG finally do something very good to kill John Wick super heavy, so he can't push even more pressure to me, but my base go down about 30%. Snaker try to move, but I think somehow there is no more space. I think he also try to drag. I mean, he have to go around, very big round, and I have to send my truck to get the resources as well. But you can see all those towns got occupied. Alright, so finally I have one. So that is good enough. At least I defended nicely. So let's do something like this just to make sure that they can't do the continuously to kill my whatever base that I have. And yep, I have one more help. Mohammed C get in. My base down to 20%. Definitely I'm in the very dangerous zone. But you can see Sticker is there. I really need to count on him at this point of time. But I also try to do this counter attack as well, just to make sure that I can counter attack because my base is activated. But I also have to be very careful because my super heavy getting down very soon. So let's do a redraw because my super heavy down already is almost exactly the perfect time I do the retreat. At least I put some pressure to Poppy, and Snaker already on the top, so he will cover me at anyhow. More and more people try to join this friendly match. So I think it's very fun, but I think if when I going down, then it's going to be a very good things to watch. What I try to do now is get a little bit away from John Wick, so he can't do the things to kill me, and so that my target is supposed to be this Poppy. So I have to say sorry about Snaker. I can't really do the support now because I'm a little bit too low. So definitely I can't kill whatever that we have just to get away from the enemy. Because if you are low, you should always try to do the defensive style, just to make sure you have defensive well, instead of let your enemy kill you. But I super have to get back. Now I try to do some of the counter attack, but the enemy base somehow activated. Luckily I drag my archeries coming back. More and more people trying to join. I think this is very fun, like a big mini war that we have. At least I defended my base, not going down anytime now. Sticker try to put the pressure because he see John Wick is on super low. So let me try to do the assist as well. Definitely I can do the assist, and the Poppy try to interrupt me, but I know that my target is this John Wick. So let's do the job to kill John Wick instead. So now you can see I try my best to do what I should do. Also not to get this Poppy to interrupt me too much. And we have heard a lot more airdropping. So everyone is very enjoying what's happening now. Because of my teammate try to activate Poppy base, he get me a little bit can't do the things that I want and get my archeries die instead. Now he tried to kill my archeries, but you know that I still fine because we have teammate try to do the things. Kai coming back now, maybe he will kill me, so let me do some defense. Definitely he tried to do something like this now, so I think I'm well prepared because Snaker almost can get John Wick already, so I'm not very worried about that. And you can see Kai and me is definitely one shot die, so I do not want to let him do that. So let's do whatever that I have just to make sure I kill the strongest archeries that he have. And also not to let him kill my archeries, but some of my archeries got something wrong with my base. So let's do the relocate just to make sure I have my base defended nicely. And somehow the game a little bit lagging, but that's fine. So let's do something like this. I think my base go down. Then let's do the later. I don't say I have a lot of mistake, but I really have a lot of mistake because, you know, like all those archeries moving left and right that not really doing what they should do. But at least we take down John Wick, and this Kai is on very low. I think this thing is on the back. So let's get my base out here so I can do the jump back when I have my full troops. So at least I trade off my base for that the John Wick, and then I'm not saying that I trade for John Wick because Snicker did that, and I not say that I trade about Kai base as well because I try to make him low. But anyway, I sacrifice myself just to let Snicker do the things, and definitely Snicker know what to do. That's why he bring down the enemy, and you can see Snicker base is still good, more than 60%. That's how we try to cover our teammate, and we have another XYT coming here, SF, and we have Xinjiao. I think Kai will kill Xinjiao. I think he's still fine, even though he doesn't have defense, because he did his best to give us more time. So he did his support. Now he's go down, so I don't think that is very big problem. Now Kai have to move to kill Snicker, or Snicker have to move to kill Kai at some point. Poppy still standing. So the best for me is try to jump between whoever try to move, and I assist my teammate, or I try to kill when enemy try to move. So that is the things that I should try to do it. And of course, here become a mini one-on-one. Mohammed 61 versus this Poppy. I think Mohammed have an upper hand because he is about 50 million power. Poppy is also about almost like 45 maybe, but both of them one is pretty even at this point of time, so not very worried about that. So I think Snicker also getting his full troops. We have more XYT try to put their troops to be here, and even moving the base coming in to fight. I think Kai and John Wick and another guy, Poppy, three of them really need one more teammate to help them. Otherwise, they can make it very even, because we have something like overkill. Because we unexpected more and more XYT try to join this fun. So we can see definitely Kai do not want to move anything at all. So he have to be very defensive. What I try to do is get back my full troops before I try to do anything stupid. I would say definitely Poppy and this Mohammed, we do not need to help them because we have another guy coming in. I do not know how to spell this name, so I just call him Seguri, something like that. Segrit, something like that. Just call him Segrit. Hopefully I spelled it correctly. So you can see Poppy can't do the defense on his own. He really need some teammate to help him now, because yeah, so you can see Kai try to move. His base is there. He's definitely on the corner. He can't do the things. So let's try to do a very big jump somewhere here. So this is definitely a one-on-one kill. But at least you can see I try to kill him and set up my base, but it's not very worked out because there is something. And Xinjiao try to block me as well, and more things try to block me from my base. So let's move my base away, and all my troops start to die. I don't think that is very big problem, and no one really siege this Kai truck. But at least this 2-1, someone try to go for his truck. I think that is good, but at least you can see we are trailing up this Kai troops all the way. So I think we have a win here. I can't press that, so let's do that. Try to kill this thing. My base go down. Kai truck is still standing there, so definitely I can train back my troop, and Kai have no more troops, so definitely we push Kai away one more time. Definitely that. I do not want to track my troops now, just to make sure my troops having the best attack timing. Let's do this. So I have another 3 other trees coming out from my base. So Xinjiao doing very best thing to make sure that he kill the Kai base as well. So this guy tried to kill my base, the Poppy. So let's move my base so he can't do the job. And Mohammed tried to assist me. I think it's good to have teammate that knowing what to do and when to back up. My archers try to ask to die. Definitely I need to ask them not to do that. Somehow whoever still try to activate my base, I don't know how, but let's do the things, train back my troops to prepare for the next defense. I do not have an assist because I used it on the morning. So that is how we do the things, that just to make sure you kill your enemy. And why my base doesn't do the counter attack when someone attack? my base. So you can see my base very buggy, I would say. It's all the time not do the counter attack or do the minimum defendings. It's like, what are you doing, base? You know, like, what are you trying to do, base? And cause my troops die as well. So I'm definitely very, very low. If I do not want to force myself to out of this war this early, so I have to go somewhere very, very safe. So I have to count on my teammate instead of put myself into some danger zone to let the enemy siege me down. So what I can do now is moving around and not to let the enemy catch me. But there is no anywhere that is very safe. I will say Poppy, this position is the most safe because everyone is surround him. So if he going down, then of course I can take his place. So let's try to use my super heavy to support my teammate. So you can see more and more XYT try to support and kill Poppy. So I can take this space. Supposed to be okay to have that. Okay, hopefully he doesn't kill my truck on the last minute. That will be very ugly to watch. But in the end, no one really follow up on his base, so I can't take his place. And no, the red light on my base. Hopefully my truck doesn't die because I try to play very aggressive. Finally, we have the last kill. Let's do the attack. Alright, so now I can place my base here. I'm being the new Poppy on the surrounding. So we have Xinjiao. Hopefully he really also find a safe place to put his base. So in this fight, I have about maybe like 1%. Yeah, I have 0% HP. I can't use the assist. No big deal. I going down one time, and this is my first jump in with my airlift. I don't say I have a very big contribute, even though we take down Kai from the start on here and take down John Wick on the top, and finally have my teammate to finish the job of Poppy instead of I try to do anything else. But I can see Snicker still on about very good health on his base, more than 60%. And Xinjiao definitely got sieged down when he isolated on the left side. We have nothing to do to help him, even though he's trying to move his. I'm not sure the match is it finished or not. So Kai somehow get back to the match. What I have to do now is put my super heavy here and let's get out of here. So I not let him free kill me. That is not happening. Jose definitely not let him do that. But I have to put my super heavy here. So now we can do some of the fight. Let's get my whatever that I have to say. We have to do some retreat. Let's retreat. Let's retreat. Let's get out of here. Get out of there. So my super heavy is isolated there and die, but you can see my teammate do the best at trying to assist. But at least I have my base safe. But we still have one more problem. The problem is John Wick. If he jump anywhere here, I still have a huge problem. But at least Snicker know this opportunity. He tried to do an all-in, and Xinjiao he tried to do a siege. Now they bring down John Wick. Bring down Kai base. That is finished the job. Then Kai can't finish the job because I'm still standing here. So let's do the relocate again, because when I'm standing here, someone just tried to come here. No.